Here at Comic Riffs, we are fresh off of having just seen Avengers Endgame. It's been a year since we were kind of left in the dust, as it were, as much as half the characters were. The directors, the Russo brothers, left us in a state of sort of suspended mourning. And now we get to come back and see it all get hashed out.
You knew it was going to be dark. You knew it was going to be a little dreary at the beginning, but I was really surprised how much of a tribute this movie was to the last decade of what Marvel Studios has been able to accomplish and how they were able to fit that in very creatively. And it serves as a reward to the fans who've been there since the beginning.
That it's been 11 years since Iron Man launched the entire MCU. And so what we're getting is this emotional payoff. If you're invested at all in these characters, whether you've been watching for 11 years or binging for 11 days, what you're getting, what this film really delivers, is an emotional payoff, scene after scene.
At the end of Endgame, you're really taking in the fact that you're looking at the final result of a very grand, ambitious, and bold plan that Marvel Studios set in place, way back in 2006, 2007, before Iron Man came out. It was emotionally satisfying, sad at times. There's a sense of pride that you were a part of the reason that a movie like this and an idea like this was able to work in a narrative over 10 years.
We're 22 films in now. Technically, we only have one more film into this phase 3, the upcoming Spider-Man film. For those of us Marvel fans who always keep those rankings in our head, this Endgame shuffles our top 5. Number 1 for me is still Winter Soldier. That's just sort of a perfect, complete movie. It fits into the longer Captain America arc. Endgame slides in right at number 2. Third is Black Panther. Just such a great film, and to me it's the best film of the MCU to kick off an entire franchise. After that, I would have Thor Ragnarok, pound for pound the funniest movie, and that's a lot of poundage with Thor and Hulk. After that, Guardians of the Galaxy, because that is right up there as a film that kicked off a franchise.
Top 5 Marvel Studios all time in a 22 film library. I still have Winter Soldier, even after Endgame, just barely, is still my number 1 all-time Marvel Studios movie. Coming in at number 2, definitely Endgame. Lived up to the hype and was a fantastic exclamation point on 10 years of storytelling. Number 3, Black Panther, one of the most culturally significant superhero movies of all time. Number 4, the first Avengers film of 2012, an incredible achievement, getting all of Marvel's individual superhero franchises together on one screen.
No one's allowed to talk, is that it? You can't talk?
No, you would.
And number 5, Iron Man, the first Iron Man movie from 2008, the real big bang moment of the current Marvel Cinematic Universe. Redemption, both on the screen and off, for Robert Downey Jr., who I think is so just the embodiment of what the comic book character of Tony Stark is. That fans just really became attached to that, and he is kind of like the glue of this current MCU that we have.
Let's face it, this is not the worst thing you've caught me doing.